All right, what's going down YouTube? This video is going to be an informational video for those of you who are into Facebook advertising. Now, I know some of you picked up on my ad training in the summertime. Facebook is where I'm focusing most of my time on now. Facebook, ClickBank. Yeah, those are Christmas lights. I just like the blue rope light. I'm not really good enough to handle. Anyways, so what we're doing here is we're just going to talk about the changes that are coming to the Facebook platform on February 27th. Some people like them, some people don't like them. I think they're good as long as they don't do something, but I think that it's going to have a really cool impact on your ability to manage your ads and your spend and all of that wonderful stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in the computer. I'll do a quick little brush over on what each category is inside the ads manager for you so you understand. There is some data covered up because there are some active campaigns that are converting, and I don't want you knowing what they are because they're mine and I made them. Anyhow, so we're going to jump in. We're going to talk about it. We're going to kind of quickly cover it. So newbies, newer people who maybe have seen Facebook kind of understand the breakdowns of ads, campaigns, ad sets, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to talk about where the actual budgeting changes are coming from. So having a tough time. So let's jump into the computer. I'll show you what they are. It's not going to be a super long video, just an update to let you know some of the changes that are coming to a platform that a lot of people use. I know it might not be the soup of the day, but Facebook has been working really well for me. If you are part of my list, you know that I sent out Commission Hero a while back. I'm actually a member of that group. I've paid my $1,000 to get into Commission Hero. It's a really good course, and I'm even in the VIP monthly group that's like $297. So if you don't know anything about that and you want more information on Commission Hero, just mention it down in the comment. You know what? I'll provide a link here inside the description box, and you can just click that and go check it out. Anyways, it's one of my favorite, but that's not what we're here for. We're gonna dive into the computer and we're gonna go look at the changes coming to the Facebook ads platform. Let's go. All right, guys, so here we are inside the ad manager. So the ads manager on Facebook. So one of the things that I wanted to tell you about is this is the big one. Ad set budgets are going away. So let's explain how this will work. Here, let's just talk about this. So when you come in, there's three different types of ways that this works out for you. So when you come in, you would start a new campaign, which you would then add ad sets underneath, and then underneath those ad sets would be the ads for the campaign. So right now you come in here and you set your budgets, or right now you come in, you set the details, what that is this a conversion, is it a leads, is it traffic, is it clicks, and then here when you come down to your campaigns, this is where you do your ad sets, this is where you do your targeting, and right now this is actually where you do your budgeting. This is where you actually go to get your budgeting done and your targeting and kind of go that way. You come in here and this is where you would put your budget. So as you're creating your ad, right? So we created the campaign. Now you go into the ad sets, and the ad sets is where you do your targeting and things like that. Now I'm not going to pop it open just because I don't want to cover up the screen with too much stuff here. But yeah, so as you can see, then from there, you create the ad. Now this is the creative, okay? So these ads, which are blurred out, you can't see, these are the creative. So this is where you put the headline, the body text, the image, the URL, and you do your final sweeps of it that way. So yeah, anyways, that's the whole thing. Now you're thinking, okay, so why not just keep the budget here inside the ad sets? Well, one of the things that this allows you to do is under the campaign, you can have as many ad sets, right? And your ad sets, you do different targeting. So this one, I might have a certain series of targeting. This one might just be women. This one might be men of whatever group I'm trying to target. So if this is a unisex product that I'm trying to promote on here, then I would do men, women, and let's say mobile traffic for both of them. And then you could do more ad sets, men, women, only desktop, men, women, and so on and so forth. So you can really mess around in here, but your budgeting is set in here. Now there's something called campaign budget optimization. So inside the campaigns, if you pick it, all of the daily spend goes into these ad sets. And then what that spend will do is here, let's say if you have it programmed in, let's say you set your budget inside ad sets. What's going to happen is the ad sets will each chew up whatever the daily spend is. If you come back and you set it from the campaign, right, the campaign level will move into the ad sets and you will say you budget $50 a day. What it will do is it will then take all 8 of those ad sets and put the $50 equally into it and then start whittling down whichever one gets the most traffic. Okay, or whichever one's converting the best, behaving the best, getting you more purchases, getting you more likes, whatever's getting you the results that you want, it's going to target and start putting more of the ad spend into that particular one. So the way it's done now is, let's just say I want to do 8 ad sets and each ad set is going to be $10 a day. Okay. So I'll spend 10 on this one, 10 on this one, and 10 all the way down. But let's say I want to do the exact same thing, but now I have my budgeting selected inside of the campaigns, right? So I want to spend $80 today. So instead of going through 8 ad sets, all the money being spent and divided across the 8 ad sets, if 10, 8, 9, 7, and 6 are not doing very well, the campaign budget optimization is going to funnel everyone into the ones that are converting the best for you. So this is a big, big deal for myself. I know I kind of made it crazy to begin with, but here's the deal. The way it is now is when you put your spend, let's recap again. Right now in ad sets, you set your spend for each day in each ad set, okay? That's what you do. This ad set, I want to spend 50, this one 50, next one 50, next one 50. And each ad set will spend that $50. So even if one is popping off, it's only going to get $50. But let's say you've got one that sucks, it's also going to spend $50. How it's going to be is when you schedule, when you set up in the campaigns and you click on campaign budget optimization, which again, I'm not sure if that's going to be all inclusive of this change. We're going to have to find out, or if you still have to select it. Either way, I think it's going to be optimization. So you'll come to campaign, you'll set your budget here, and then each one of these ad sets, maybe you'll even have a slider. Do you want them all just to spend evenly, or do you want it to optimize? So you'll probably get to pick those. But there will be no longer setting your daily budget inside the campaigns. I imagine inside the ad set, what you'll be able to do is go, okay, so I want 25% of the $100 I'm spending today sent to each 4 of my campaigns, right? Or 12.5% over, you know what I mean? So that's, I hope, for those of you that have actually done some advertising, this is pretty, okay, this kind of sounds interesting. Those of you that haven't, this might sound a bit crazy. Just remember that when you come into Facebook, and I do have links, I have videos on how to set up your Facebook ad to begin with, so this doesn't need to be confusing, but the change is campaigns will now be where your budgets are, and that's coming on February 27th. So this is something you're going to want to start working with and applying into your ads right away. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I believe I've blacked out everything that I should here. If you want more videos like this, updates inside the Ad Center, kind of learn some things about ads, just let me know. Otherwise, keep rocking. And if you have any questions or comments, or want to know how to get a hold of Commission Hero, just let me know in the comments and I will send it to you there. But yeah, that's it for now. these are exciting changes. I like these. I think it just makes more natural sense that your money just starts going towards whatever's working. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Later, YouTube.